So, some things to keep in mind before departure. So, if you guys are trying to register for courses for the fall already, I don't know if that's opened yet, but when it does open, you guys are not going to be allowed to for students participating in the fall because you're going to be abroad. So, it kind of makes sense. We get students coming to our office that are completely freaking out because they're trying to register for courses in the fall, but that's the term, they're going to be abroad. Think about it a little bit. So, it's not going to let you guys do that. Before you leave, I want to make sure that you guys take care of any fees that you may have, parking violations, library book fees, anything that may affect you from registering to courses abroad, anything that may result as a hold on your student record. So I believe you can do that on the UC Merced portal. You can check if there are any holds on your record, and just keep in mind any of those penalties that you'll have to clear up ahead of time. As far as your address and your contact information, please make sure that it's all up to date with the registrar and with EAP for students doing that. With the IOP programs, they're going to want the most recent contact information as well. Just make sure that that information is correct. There's no mistakes on that, and it's the most up to date. For students studying abroad that are sophomores or some freshmen, make sure that you guys declare a major before you go abroad. The reason we ask this is because the courses that you're going to be taking while you're abroad, we want them to apply to you in the best way possible. So we don't want you taking courses for anthropology when you decide to be a bio major or something like that. Just make sure that you're taking the appropriate courses. That's kind of the whole reason that one's there. And lastly, we want you to also make sure of your personal finances. Not only how much your program costs, we get plenty of students that just really want to do a program. They don't even look at the cost of it. Make sure you know how much your program costs. Make sure that you're able to budget your own personal finances ahead of time and see how much financial aid is going to be giving you as well. We are only going to be notifying you via email. Sorry, this is hyperbole and a half. Does anyone follow that? There we go. Okay. Last time I did that, no one got it. So we're only going to be contacting you via email. It is very important that you guys check it on a regular basis. As I said, some of that information is very time sensitive. Failure to complete it could result in a withdrawal from the program, and that withdrawal does include a financial penalty. So check your email regularly. Yeah, I don't think I have to say more on that. For students participating in EAP, make sure that everything on your pre-departure checklist is completed by the date and it's sent to the right address. So some of you guys, I know you brought paperwork to us before, and once you get into the pre-departure checklist phase, none of that information comes to us. It's either going to be going to EAP directly or the host university abroad. So make sure that on each item in your checklist, you're not only completing it in a timely manner, but you're sending it to the right location by the date that it's supposed to be there. On your pre-departure checklist, has everyone read their program guide? Yeah, or at least you know what it is, and you're going to read it tonight because you haven't done it yet. Make sure to read it. Make sure if you have any questions about it, contact us, contact EAP about it, and we'll be sure to help you out as best as we can. I don't think we have any alternates, so it's not going to apply to you. For countries that require a visa, make sure you guys follow exactly what it says for your visa application. And a visa is not a credit card. This isn't a MasterCard that you guys are doing. We get that a lot. This is a federal document that allows you to study in that country. This isn't something, we're not wanting you guys to get a charge card out there, okay? Okay. Health information for all you guys. So depending on your location that you're going to be studying abroad, it'll require you to do different health vaccinations ahead of time. Most of you guys don't have to worry about it. However, you all need to do a health screening ahead of time to make sure that you're healthy enough to go abroad. For students that are going to be participating in programs that have a later start date, does anyone know, or does everyone know what gap insurance is? So, all right, we got one. Thank you. Gap insurance will help you as far as health insurance. What it does is it's temporary coverage to supplement what the UC and what EAP will not be covering. So if your program starts at a later date than what UC starts at, you're going to want gap insurance to cover you for that. Students with disabilities, I hope that you guys have already told us about it. What we can do is we can help you accommodate for those disabilities while you are abroad. Make sure to contact either our office or the Disability Services office so we can get that in order for you guys. Students who are going abroad with prescription drugs or have asthma, I told my students about the whole asthma thing. Make sure that first off, the prescription drug that you have is legal in the foreign country abroad. You'll want to talk with your personal physician or when you go get your health screening at the campus health center, make sure that it's first legal abroad, and if it is, make sure that you have enough refills. If it's not, try to get the generic brand. Lastly, the Center for Disease Control. We're going to want to make sure that you guys, you don't have to check it as often, but on a somewhat regular basis, make sure that that you're aware of any type of diseases that may be present in the host country that you're going to be staying in. It's just kind of some good knowledge for you guys to know, so you can prepare yourself as best as